To be the bully? Well, good. I hope you make good money. I hope yeah, because that's all you can do.
Come on, let's not do that. Let it go. There goes James. James is here to straighten it all out.
Where's James? James, will you come talk to this man?
There's no meeting today, guys.
Yeah, we got it under control.
So, I think it's next week.
No, I don't want to be. I want the what you call it, want a copy of this. And I'll get James. See, you need some people skills.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you don't need to go
have
this.
Let it go.
I hope you get paid for it. This lady is in her blues and she can be. She does not have
Man, you got people out here for 4:30 here. That's not a good look, man. We'll talk to you. So, here we go inside. It's gonna go. Make sure you get over.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, folks. Let me introduce myself first. My name is James Burrows. I'm Executive Director for Equity University.
What time is it, Jay?
We're not having the meeting tonight.
skills.
Are you gonna?
I walked in, who are you? I said, would you like for me to sign? Who are you? She has no people skills.
Since he wants to explain.
Well, James, are you gonna? James, can you wait till 4:30? Because people.
I'm going to say it now. We're going to be here, so for other folks around, we'll say it to them as well. We're
There's a
canceling
man out
the meeting
there in a green
tonight.
coat who
There was
wants
a-
to come.
There was a threat against the building here and a threat against somebody coming here. We didn't have any opportunity to make sure if that was a valid threat or not. We are on the side of safety here, so we canceled the site council meeting, we've canceled this meeting, and we actually canceled the basketball game too that was happening at 4 o'clock today because we're concerned with that safety. We will be having a rescheduled community meeting to address the issues of concern that the community has made us aware of, and we will do that, but we was going to cancel today, so we're still here to do that.
Was there a safety concern that was called when the black baby was hung off the third floor balcony on
I can't
Friday?
respond to that question. I was not aware of that at the time. I wasn't aware of the situation until after it was reported to our office.
All I'm saying was,
I'm talking about the
was it
meeting
same safety concern? That's all I wanted to ask.
Don't know the answer to that question, but I'll respond to that.
Okay.
Would you tell this lady, don't put her hands on me? Okay? This lady here, right there, the one that doesn't have people skills, I don't care what her job is, she does not have the right to put her hands on me when I'm trying to come in there. She can talk all she wants to, but she has no right to put her hands up.
I understand.
I hope you get paid well for doing your job.
Any questions related to the meeting cancellation?
I just want to say, well, did you have another
No, go
question?
ahead. I'll wait.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate you coming out, letting us come in right here and explain to us what happened. We did hear what happened out there. But do you know why we are here?
I'm assuming, so I shouldn't assume. I should ask you why you are here. So,
Well, we're here because of what we heard, what you guys, we know what happened. It was racial. We're looking at it as racial bullying from my point as an activist. This is my daughter right here, my 11-year-old daughter, who I want to come to school and safe. I teach her to love everybody. It's not about race or none of that. And we see this as a hate group that is trying to come into our schools. We're not saying the whole school, but we see it as a hate group. It's just like gangbanging. Some are recruited and some are not. It's a way of recruitment. You know what I mean? And they're not just saying it like that, and it's like a silent message. You don't have to say anything if you put a noose around a black dad. That speaks for itself. You know, I don't know how old you are, but I know that really affects her because back in the day she saw this. But I don't want my child dealing with this kind of stuff. I'm dealing with bullies at her school and different schools, and I'm here to bring awareness to this whole issue of the bullying period. Now we're talking about racial bullying. And we can't have this in our community, man. You know, I'm not against none of you people because you guys didn't do it. But it's something that's going on in the school that needs to be dealt with right away. Right away. Because, let me say this, sis. Now, from me being in the streets of North Minneapolis, I want to tell you how serious this has become. I'm getting calls from hardcore gang members who want to come over here and handle this problem with this racial issue. We're about to have a racial war here, and you guys got to do something to stop this. I can't do everything. I can try to do my best to stop. This is not our job, the police job. It's something that's going on in the school, so you guys got to go to that source of where that is and please stop it. Her best friend, I don't know if you saw it in the news, just brought a knife to school and tried to kill herself. at Falwell School. I went up to the school. We did the same thing we're doing now. Just in Anoka, they warned them ahead of time about the bullying that was going on, but now we have dead children. So I'm saying to you right now, I'm begging you to please focus on this, and not just here, but to send this out to the whole city of Minnesota. That we have to get on the issue of bullying right away. Right away. I don't want to be coming out here with 50 to 100 people every day of the week.
Okay, and we do take that concern very seriously.
Thank you, sir.
We will have a community meeting to address.
Thank you, sir. I want to be here. I want to be here.
May I say this? Would you get some culturally competent people, Dr. Tabor, Dr. Bravado, and other people who can come in an assembly and address the feelings, all of the students here, okay? I'm saying talk about it, and like this, and it's not okay. I respect your right, and first I recognize individual differences. I respect your right to be different. Now, what do we have in common, if we have something in common, where we can work together? But I have the right to be me, you have the right to be you. I respect it and recognize individual differences. And I respect your right to be different. But I'm saying, until you talk about it with all children, all young people, and have someone who is culturally competent, Dr. Tabor is, I know from when I dealt with our children and our Head Start and all that kind of thing. He is very good with it. There are others who are very good in it, where they can open
I had a couple of questions as well. I know that we're gonna disassemble this group, but I did have a couple of questions as a parent. First of all, to administration, why was this? Excuse me, administration.
Someone's asking
Okay.
a question.
I know our meeting was canceled, but I was just trying to talk as a parent, not as a media person.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, Ralph,
He's not
but
coming.
because
Oh, I'm sorry.
because the building
Oh, okay, cool.
building
Well,
is
then we have-
closed for after school activities, we're gonna have to
Hold on, 1 second.
leave the building, and my apologies to the media, but for comment, standing.
Well,
on this.
I was told by Mr. James Bros that we could, parents and other people could ask questions, excuse me, relative to the concern.
Ralph, the issue is we're concerned about that safety.
Okay, but James,
So we don't need
this
to
is
be here
Harpo,
long.
wait, hold on, this is Harpo, and this gentleman right here just got out done asking you a question.
Right, do you have a
I'm
question?
gonna ask you a question,
Yes.
or an administration, a question as a parent. Is that okay?
But I'm saying we need to, in the next 3 to 5 minutes,
No,
get
I'm gonna
everybody out
take
of
my
here.
time and ask my
Well, we
question.
will be
Don't put
removed
it
from
on
the
the
building
time
because
scale.
we are concerned about the safety.
So they're gonna
and that's
remove
what-
me from asking a question after
Because
a
we're
black baby
concerned
was hung
about
from the wall, and I'm
safety.
concerned for our safety. Well, I get 3
Do you have-
minutes
do you have a
based on the
question?
safety concern.
Do you have a question, Mr. Garland?
Of course, that's
Okay,
what
what's
I'm
your
trying to
question?
ask it, but don't rush me, please. I
We're
appreciate
going to
that.
close the building down and remove
I
everybody
understand
in
that,
5
but
minutes.
I'm asking a question.
So
Let's not go
ask your
back and
question.
forth.
Ask your question.
As a parent, why was this incident told to parents 4 days afterwards for such a huge concern of public safety? I mean, the letter that was written to parents painted this as a insensitive incident. I view it more so as a threat to the public safety of our students. I checked on my son today. He said he felt safe. I wanted to make sure about that. I'm being very transparent about my discussion. But as adults, we know that there's a great deal of history that comes with public lynchings and violence and so forth. So as a parent, and even as an African American parent, to be notified by this in an email, not by something that was sent home to parents, because a lot of our parents don't have online access. To be notified by this 4 days or 5 days later on such a huge public safety concern is alarming. And to actually frame my question in a 3-minute summary is very disrespectful. So, Mr. Burroughs, I know that you have to do your job, but I'm doing my job as a parent right now. I would just appreciate some time invested in that parent concern on the process of that, and moving forward, is Washburn going to take this as an opportunity to have a community discussion, a school discussion, so that our children aren't, because I really believe our children are desensitized by this event. Obviously, I can see you're not because the school shut down, but our children seem to be desensitized by this. Now, what other plans are going to happen to have a school-wide and a community-wide discussion to deal with this issue, to deal with the pain that it represents, the violence that it represents, and the opportunity for us to come together around that? Is that okay with you, Mr.
We are on
Rose?
the same page,
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Crowder.
Okay.
We are on the same page. It is my job every day to look at the safety of every kid. I am appalled at this. And yes, we will. We will, and we have, and we will continue to look at this issue as race and respect and safety. It's big. You are absolutely right. And there's a lot, it's very complex, isn't it?
Well, I'm a
Because it's not just,
It's a human issue.
It's a human issue.
You said race first. I'm saying
It's
human.
a human issue.
Right.
And it's an incident that represents a lot of things to a lot of people.
And
And you're going to look at it differently.
it's underrooted.
Then absolutely. So it's complex. We believe very strongly Washburn is an amazing and safe building, but we don't have our eyes closed. We work with human beings and we work with kids every day, and you can be rest assured we take it
That's the picture right there.
very
Isn't that the picture?
seriously.
That was a serious.
That is very serious. And I like to keep it focused on our community, and I like to keep
Don't
it
you think I'm focused on our
on the
community?
kids and what we're going to do.
This is focused on the community.
We are closing the building now because of our safety concern. We will address this issue in the future. Thank you. Yep.